Good morning, Danielle Jaarveth. I hope you're all doing well. You can see the setup is a little weird today. I tried to set my tablet up, and every time I tried to click live, I got a black screen in the circle of death. So I quickly grabbed my phone. We're still on time. It just looks a little limited on the screen and a little different. You will have noticed that I ended up releasing all of my individual zodiac sign reads for the month of March. If you didn't notice, instead of paying for them on Etsy, they were released free on the channel last night for St. Patrick's Day. I put on my Facebook page, may fortune be with you. So hopefully you got a chance to look at your sign. Good morning, welcome. Again, sorry for the setup. My tablet wouldn't go live this morning. I just got the circle of death. And so we're using my phone this morning. If you were able to check out your individual sign, and that is why you're here, please comment in the chat which one you watched, and if it resonated with you. That will really help me. And we'll get started here in just a second. A little late putting the cards out. Again, my tablet wouldn't log in. This reading is for those watching for March 18th. Hope you're all doing well. All right, the first one out, the Queen of Cups. Got some Cancerian and Gemini energy. Good morning, welcome in. And to add a little bit of context, what covers that? The Knight of Cups. Got Scorpio Libra out. A lot of water energy today. Maybe you're feeling very intuitive today. Maybe a lot of people involved today. We've got two people out. Not a lot of information other than individuals or energy. What works for or against you today? The Devil reverse. This is the same card we had yesterday and the day before. So we could be working with a Capricorn. And I say working with a Capricorn. Yesterday I said maybe you were the Capricorn. But what works for or against us is that devil energy. So we're avoiding temptation. And that chocolate cake, for me yesterday, it was no-bake cookies. For you, it could be, you know, whatever your vice is. But we're avoiding that temptation. It could be a sobriety path. Let's get a little bit more. What is your conscious thought? The Ace of Swords. Speaking truth today. We have clarity. I feel like you've had clarity a few days. That was a message in the cards, was clarity. Your subconscious is the Nine of Cups. Very dreamy energy. You may find yourself daydreaming today. At the end of this, if you haven't watched my morning videos, I do get a message out with a little bit of advice, and sometimes the message and the advice are one and the same. So, what do we have for the recent past? Ooh. The King of Wands reversed. Fire of fire. Could be an older person. So I feel like you've had somebody in your past, recent past, that you interacted with that could have, the King of Wands, you know, by himself he's fine, but when he's reversed, he's not very kind. He can be an aggressor, lose his temper. So we've got a lot of people out on the table this morning. So I don't know if you're peopling. I wouldn't be surprised if we get cards that say you need a repose. Well, I would need one anyway for that. Moving forward, again, we'll get a message here in just a minute. The King of Swords, another person. This king, he's very self-disciplined. Like me getting up here on YouTube in the morning at a certain time every day, having a very disciplined schedule. You could work as an attorney in a legal field, as an accountant. Kings are outward, and that's outward thought. Maybe you're giving some sort of a speech today. It can be thought. Action is in the past. So maybe we're thinking about something we did in the recent past. Maybe we gave a speech or presented or something in front of a group of people. For you, we have the King of Pentacles. I mean, this is uncanny, the amount of people we have. We have a lot. We have 2 kings, 3 kings, and a queen and a knight out. So we're dealing with important people at this point. We've got 3 kings on the table. So we're talking CEO, we're talking judge, we're talking somebody of importance. That may be you, or you're dealing with someone of importance. What's your environment? I cannot make this up, and I'm so glad you can see the cards this time around. It is the Knight of Wands. Cancerian Leo energy in your environment. It's a knight. I mean, this is movement, this is action, this is motion. Someone could be making a motion or taking action against you. Someone could be just rushing in to say, let's go to lunch. It could be as simple as that. Someone's taking action. They're actually doing. It's not a text. It's not a hey, do you think? It's a motivated, like it's a movement, direct, intentional movement towards you. What is our hope or fear? The Magician is our hope or fear. This guy on this card's kind of fun. All right. Hope or fear for the Magician. Maybe you're thinking, I caused this, or I brought this about. I caused this, or I brought this about. Good morning, Rodney. Good morning. Call me Mercy Lung. Good morning. The Magician and our hope or fear. We're manifesting this. We're happy with the outcome, but it also... That's a weird one to have in your hope and fear. Could be something we're creating with other people, and the outcome is the world. Could be travel. Maybe you travel for work, and it involves, speaking in front of people, talking. Maybe you're a YouTuber, another YouTuber, and you talk in front of a lot of people. Because we've got so many people here. The world is the outcome. Okay, so an ending. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Get your message and some advice. Sometimes the card at the bottom of the deck helps us. Which way do we want to say? The Emperor reversed. It's what we don't see coming. And this is kind of like the King of Wands energy in reverse that I was seeing in your recent past. So again, we've got a lot of people involved. Yesterday or the day before, we had a lot of people talking. There's another king. So you're someone of importance. I don't see the 5 of Wands here, so we're not debating. King of Wands could be your employer. It could be an educator. Somebody, it could be you again, or it could be someone above you of importance that is an aggressor. But I feel like you have... With your conscious thought, you're clear. I think if people come at you aggressively, you know that it's not you. With the Nine of Cups and your subconscious thought, that's a good compliment for your subconscious thought. So I feel like you're fairly balanced. Again, a few days ago, we talked about being on the center of the wheel, and I feel like you are. Your finances are going well, or it's focused on, your day is focused on finance. And there may be travel, or we're ending something. So maybe you go to court, even though I don't see justice here. You could go to court and end a situation today. You could, maybe you're ending something today potentially with the world, or traveling at a distance. What is our advice? Page. So I think the advice is going to be, don't say something you're going to regret. I know that's kind of silly, but it's to maintain the job, to maintain the relationship, I think you're going to need to focus. There are so many different personalities out here on the board, just like our live this morning got up to 14 viewers. I think there are so many personalities that involved in your day that you're not going to be able to cater to one. You're going to have a lot of options. And I think, especially politics, don't involve yourself in politics at the water cooler today. Someone may be earshot, is that the word? And it can cause some issues. I see 10 of Swords, that's endings along with the world. So something ending today, being more cautious than usual about what it is that we say. Just because we think that it's okay doesn't mean that the people around us will think it's okay. So you need, it looks like you are aware, but this is just a second reminder today, to arm yourself before you go out in the world. That is what I have for you today. I hope you're doing well. Thank you. And I hope to see you back here tomorrow at 7. Take care.